Hello everyone, I'm Resident Eagle and thank you for joining me here. So, I was going to do this video earlier, but I was on a trip with my father. But let's talk about Charlize Theran. She's got a weird name, and apparently, she was and still is an actress. She's apparently from South Africa and a film producer. But regardless, according to her, that in which she said in her own words, I've been single for 10 years. It's not a long shot. Somebody just needs to grow a pair and step up. In her own words. She says she's shockingly available, but... So she says she was single for 10 years, but she was dating, apparently, and engaged to Sean Penn between 2013 or 2014 to at least up until 2015. But keep in mind, at the time of this recording, she is literally 43 years old. Man, that's an old lady. She is way, way, way past her prime. So, really, why am I talking about this? Well, this is because this is a clear example of an over-entitled female who wasted her youth for her career instead of finding a husband to support her in her future. By the time a woman is in her 40s, her value in terms of finding a long-term partner, of course, is incredibly low, almost non-existent. Men do not want a 40-year-old woman as a life partner. There's no reason to have her as a life partner. The only thing that a 40-year-old woman can bring is basically sex. No smart man would wipe that up. But then again, there are a ton of simps, a ton of cucks, especially in Hollywood. But we need to understand that Theran is also a celebrity, or at least a so-called celebrity. People care about her, I guess. Do you think she would really take any man as a husband? Of course not. She wants a man that she deems worthy of her, which means she wants a man who is at a minimum equal to her status, her wealth, or her net worth, and or influence levels. She doesn't want a janitor or a teacher or a fast food manager. To her, those men are beneath her. If she were to marry a man that held a job like that, she would look down on him and hate, absolutely hate to be with him. She will believe she deserves better and will not lower her standards. Also, by the way, about this female, Charlize, she's an absolute nut. She's absolutely crazy. She adopted apparently 2 children from South Africa, but she is forcing her adopted son to dress and look like a girl. And also, she also said stuff like, I don't think it's easy for girls. It just isn't, she told Natalie Morales about women making their way through life and work. I look at my 2 beautiful girls, and I think I have the worry that every other mother has out there. I don't think it's any different. I want them to be safe, and I want them to live their full potential, which doesn't make sense if you're a female, especially a female age between 16 to, 25. It's not that hard, okay? Let's be real. It's not really that hard. You have guys drooling over you all the frickin' time. But she refers to both of her adopted children, one boy and one girl, as just girls. She treats her adopted son like a girl and even claims that her son is an adopted daughter. She is an absolute crazy person. This is literal child abuse. This was, she made a couple comments after her adopted son, Jackson, was seen in photos wearing items like dresses, leggings, and long braids. If that's not child abuse, I guess I don't know what it is. She wants to have a tranny daughter? Tranny daughter son? I don't know. But this boy, he's going to be growing up mentally and most likely sexually confused. And you know what? Great for Charlize, but terrible for the boy. And she wonders why no sane man wants to be with her. She's just another entitled, privileged, upper class, really high class woman that thinks that it's so hard on her life, and oh, I'm so lonely, even though I made choices in my life that made it so that I couldn't have a life partner. Woe is me. But regardless though, guys, with that in mind, thank you very much for watching. I am, of course, and Brazen Eagle. And because I was away, I want to get to a couple more topics that I missed, but those will come in time. I hope you have a great day.